Hello, everyone. Welcome to Harv's World for another Sunday on Elm Creek with Sharko, Caveman, and of course, your indomitable host, Harv. Oh, how's everybody doing? We are trying to make a push through winter here. We're just finalizing fall at the moment, and with a little bit of luck, we'll get through fall pretty quickly, and then we're going to just push right through winter. We got a sail off to do. For some reason, FS22 really likes to give you best prices during the winter, so we have a lot of selling to do today, hopefully a lot of money to bring in today, and a lot of farm advancing to do today, and maybe even get started on spring again. Eric Kuntz, Graham Pierce, Matthew Albert, Sparky, hashtag blame Sharko, hashtag blame Sparky, Patrick, Lifehawk, Snow Bunny. How is everybody doing? You guys have a good week? Ready to start your next week and all of that fun stuff? I think I am. I actually think I'm ready to start my my new week. Had a pretty good week this past week. Nice little trip across the state to a new location for some training, and it actually turned out pretty well for me, which I very much appreciate and was very, very needed. David Smith, tell Glenda we said hi right back, and thank her for her well wishes there. Jordan, how you doing, bud? So right now we are helping Sharko harvest his sunflowers. And say hi, guys. Caveman, Sharko.
Hello. Hello.
Kevin. The big K-man. It's not just going to be Kevin anymore. It's going to be K-man. What up, K-man? Oh. Yeah, so we really don't have that much to do to finalize fall. We really don't. In fact, we've kind of been trying to think of what we can do. And Sharko's got a couple of fields that are ready, but otherwise, that's it. So we get this done. We get... and we'll try to prep his fields too so they're ready to plant for next year. But it's not a crisis if we don't. We got plenty of time to get that done as well. We'll see how time sits with us at this point, but for the most part, things have been going swimmingly well. Caveman has a bunch of new mods that he has resubmitted to Mod Hub. His first round of submissions were all sent back, not because they were bad mods, but because they were too similar to other mods that had already been submitted. But that just seemed to inspire him to do more. Literally, because this past week he has been cranking out mods like crazy and has come up with some new, interesting, and unique ideas that I haven't seen anybody else do. Pretty darn spectacular. And we might just give him a few minutes to go through those and show you guys. Some of you who are with me on the impromptu Friday night stream already know about these, but that doesn't mean everybody's the same. Patrick, Caveman and I were talking about that yesterday, actually. Really interested to find out what's going on with that, if you're going to release it publicly or, whatever, man. We're definitely interested. Snow Bunny, you have a safe trip. Good luck with that. Can't be fun waiting in the airport, and I hope the weather holds out for you. So you take care. Yeah. Maybe when we get to a point where we're ready to advance the month, we'll go through Caveman's mods, because we have some of them installed, so I can just show them off to you as he's talking about them.
Yes, we do have some of them installed.
We do. I also sold my old tractor.
Oh, that's right. Sharko has a brand new, well, not brand new. These guys have gotten so lucky. I always have to buy everything full price, except for that one trailer that Caveman sold off and I bought back. But otherwise, These guys have gotten so lucky, and Sharko found a nice large tractor at an incredible price.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I got mine at a good price too.
Snow Bunny, you're melting. I'm jealous. I want the heat back. I'm ready for April, May, whatever warms things up. Harv is not a winter person, I gotta tell you. That's why everybody complains about the lack of snow in FS22, and trying to play 22 in the snow just makes me cold. I don't like to be cold. Yeah, I'm a whiny pea pants when it comes to being cold. I'll be the first one to admit it. I mean, in my apartment, 9 times out of 10, I have a sweatshirt on, which I do right now, just for added warmth. It's probably my cold, cold heart. Yeah, because that's Harv. Anyway, Bruce is gold number 3. Outstanding. We have 3 gold members. Very cool,
wow.
guys, and thank you so much
Nice.
for your continued support. It means a lot. It really, really does. Snowball fight mod for the win. And I did see your suggestion, Lifehawk, that we play 45 minutes of music starting soon. I'm thinking that's probably not the best way to start a stream. Call me crazy. I'm thinking that might not fly so well. Paul Tunks, how you doing, bud? What's the good word in Tunkland? Tunksland? Jordan got some snow yesterday, getting seriously annoyed with snow too. Yeah, I don't doubt it.
I got about 1.5 feet the past 2 days. Shoveled it, or I plowed it. Spent 3 hours doing it. Then the next day when I woke up, or this morning, was another foot. So that was fun.
But
I still
you-
need to plow it.
But you're the guy who's sitting there constantly going, I love the snow.
Oh,
Give me more snow. I want more snow.
I do love the snow. Just don't like when I get snow. I plow it. Next day, another foot of snow. I have to spend another 3 hours out there plowing it.
But it's just plowing. It's not like your hand shoveling it.
No, it is with the tractor, so it is a lot better.
And you get to drive a tractor.
That's true.
Yeah.
It is fun. It is definitely fun doing.
I mean, a tractor is the ultimate off-road vehicle.
The one I need needs to be a lot heavier.
Snowball fight mod, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
That would actually be pretty slick. Texas, bipolar, 81 day, 40 the next. You know, everywhere I've ever lived, and I've lived in many places around the United States, everybody always says the same thing. Oh, when you live here, wait 5 minutes and the weather will change. Like, yeah, that's what they said in the Southeast. That's what they said in the Northwest. That's what they said in Phoenix. Wait 5 minutes and the weather will change. Okay, maybe not the Southwest. The Southwest, it's always pretty sunny and hot, but it is mostly desert, so what do you expect? But still, it really is like that. Wait 5 minutes and the weather will change. I've heard the argument too. Give me cold any day, I can put on more clothes. I've heard that one repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate being bundled up that tight. Like, I don't like to be that constricted. But that's, that's me.
I mean, there realistically is a point as to when you can't take any more off. So.
Yeah, but
there's been times where I wish I could take more off.
There are other ways to cool off. I mean, I guess if you're stuck outside all the time, if you work outside a lot, which I do not, I'm not an outdoorsy person. Then yeah, I understand not liking the heat. But I'm literally the guy who, when it's 103 outside, has the top down on his convertible. Like, no exaggeration, and loving it.
No, I would totally do that. If I had one.
Yeah, Graham. I don't think you have too much trouble with that. It's always wet and windy in the UK. Exactly, Mel. Like that kid in A Christmas Story. His mom had him bundled up so tight he couldn't even put his arms down. They were sticking out at his side. That's right, Sparky. They call it air conditioning.
Well, it was very nice in the summer.
It's nice in the winter sometimes too.
Ryan's Automotive Quick Fixes. How you doing, Ryan? Good to see you with us today. Atomic Sneeze, good to see you too. Oh, he's the one who commented about he can always take or put more clothes on. He can't take them off.
Yeah, when you work out in the sun, you wish you could take more off.
Is
In
that
the winter, you can always just add more, so I'd say it's easier for the winter because you can stay warmer.
is that why they call attractive people hot? Moving right along. Everywhere in the world, the weather changed. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. A police officer stopped you, Eric, for walking to the store in 115-degree heat because he was concerned about the heat advisory. That's interesting.
It is interesting.
Oh, it's all good, Ryan. No worries, man. For some reason or another, a lot of people don't get the notifications that streams are happening. I don't get them. I've got a separate YouTube account, and for some reason, YouTube doesn't notify me that streams are happening. So I don't know what's going on there. But had several complaints. Patrick, I'll be releasing to the public. It's got some pretty cool features for dealing with servers. It will always check to see if there are mod updates on the server and pull them down for you. Did you hear that, Caveman? How cool is that?
I heard that. I hope it works great.
I hope you have the option to turn off updates on certain mods, though.
Yes.
Because we do some modifications to mods before we upload them, especially to our live server here, our streaming server, and we don't want Mod Hub updating those.
Exactly.
But it sounds fantastic. I mean, that is good stuff. We were actually just saying the other day, man, I wish you could just tell Mod Hub to update all. Somebody was.
It would be nice for some things.
Oh, in Carson City, Eric? Lifehawk has a good wait 5 minutes joke, but he can't say it because of family-friendly issues. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate your discretion. I do. Atomic Sneeze is the one with no shirt, in shorts, with flip-flops on in 35-degree weather. Yeah,
I mean, if you're... Oh.
Be my guest.
So if you live up here in Canada, winter times, or I should say spring times, that's what you see a lot of people wear. Because they're used to, like, way below freezing.
Oops.
You didn't bust a tire, you're good.
Graham, no, you may not change your farm location on the server. And we can go into that with you more later if you would like, but we were talking about that pre-stream to come up with a ruling on that, and it's unfair to future players. So if you want to play on the dedicated server, first of all, you have to be a Harv's World member. It's open to everyone, and everyone who's a Harv's World member, and choose your farm carefully.
Well, I think when he joined, I think there was only like one option anyway, but...
Was there?
I think so.
And it is cross-play compatible, by the way. In fact, Graham is a console player, playing with PC players on there, so... Sparky's been wearing short sleeve t-shirts outside all winter. You guys, man. Wow. It's actually fun to kind of think back. Maybe I should go back and watch the first couple of streams in this series, but how hard it was to get started.
Oh yeah.
Because we started right after FS22 released, and man, we were struggling to accomplish much of anything. And now it's like, pfft. It hasn't been really cold, only -8 with a little wind. Yeah, Ryan, FS22 is fully crossplay compatible. Now, you do have to manage your mods because not all mods are available to all platforms. But for the most part, people are trying to build their mods. Okay, I will say many people have been trying really hard to make sure that their mods are available for all platforms. Obviously, there's still some scripting issues that just aren't allowed on consoles, and that's the console manufacturers, as we always remind people. It doesn't have anything to do with Giants or the game or anything like that. It's the console manufacturers that prohibit that stuff from being installed on their units.
Yes. And I'm not going to say all the mods that I've been working on will go to console or all platforms, but I'm trying to get the ones that I can get there.
And for the most part, you've successfully, I think everything you've created so far that you have submitted to ModHub has been crossplay compatible, right?
No, because the auto load trailers were not, and they did get submitted.
Oh, oops. I forgot about those.
That's because they run on a script. But everything else, yes.
Okay. Do we ever do tractor races? Might have been a little overtired one evening when I thought that would be a great idea. Actually, when we did our Yukon playthrough, Sharko built a race track for us. We did that a little bit.
Race tracks, or tractors on the track, trucks. I remember taking that big old Freightliner service truck through there.
We raced everything on that track, or at least anything that we had on our property.
Yeah.
Bailey
From
Rogers.
pickup trucks and go-karts to tractors and service trucks.
Yep. We did a little bit of everything. Bailey Rogers, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. What are we doing? Well, we each have our own farm on this playthrough, and we're working Sharko's farm right now to finish out this farming year. And we're going to try to make a push through winter and get started on spring, because really there's not much to do during the winter in FS22. There really isn't, unless you're role-playing stuff, which we generally don't do on streams.
At least not that level.
So Patrick says it only pulls updates from the dedicated server directly. I would add or update a mod on my server, then would have to tell people what mods to download. No, I don't have to do that. Okay.
That's beautiful.
Oh, so if it's been updated on the dedicated server, it will automatically update for each person on the dedicated server. That's pretty slick.
Oh yeah, that is slick. Now, does it allow you to manage mod folders and stuff as well, so I can have a different folder for different servers?
Oh man, Bruce. Got a cold on Thursday night, been sick a few days and need to get moved out of your apartment. First of all, having a cold sucks. Second of all, moving sucks. And third of all, trying to do both at the same time would majorly suck. That's my take anyway. Wow. Sorry to hear you're having to deal with all that, man. Ryan's been wanting to get FS22. So that's excellent to know. I'm currently on PS4. But when I do change that... Yeah. And there's a lot of good stuff in FS22. Really. Lots of real quality of life stuff that are changes from FS19. Little things that you don't necessarily think about when you're playing FS19, but you get to 22 and you go, oh man, that is so much better. Oh man, that is so much... Oh man, I'm glad they did that. Lots of stuff like that.
Just little things, but they all add up.
Yep.
This is going to the oil mill, right?
Yep.
All right, it's on its way.
Sprue and Glue, our other moderator, is in the house. Good to have you with us, bud.
Hey, Sprue.
Oh, and it was right by a river too, Sprue. The racetrack Sharko built was right by a river, so I don't think any of us went in the water though. It had a lot of jumps in it. I remember that.
I actually made it more harder to get into the water.
Yeah, you had banked curves in the whole 9
And
yards
it
there.
banked curves. Mostly because if I put it in the water, I wouldn't be able to race it anymore.
Ain't that the truth? Oh, I missed a row. Oops. It's hard to tell. The mulcher doesn't do... It's like when you harvest sunflowers, it already gives it a mulch texture, but just leaves the stems. The stalks.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell where you've been. Martin Salinas, how's it going, bud? Yeah, Mel, because it's a script. And as we were saying earlier, the console makers don't allow scripts to be added to their machines. And the following mod is 100% a scripted mod, so that's why it's not available on consoles and probably will never be available on consoles.
Exactly, just like Course Play and Auto Drive.
Yep.
They're script mods, and PlayStation and Xbox don't allow external scripts. And Giants just point blank is not going to build them in.
What are our thoughts on the Mac flatbed tricks? I thought they looked pretty cool. I haven't downloaded and installed them yet. I haven't played with them yet to see how good they are or anything, but they look good. What about you, Caveman? You're the big truck aficionado.
What mod is it?
It's a Mac. It was a Mac truck pack that came out. I think it was this week on Mod Hub. That instead of being semi trucks, it was like flatbeds, and I think there's a tanker version of it too. And
I have not checked that out yet.
It's kind of a specialized Mac truck pack. It looks pretty good. I don't know what the quality is or anything, but it looks pretty good. I like the concept at least.
Yeah, definitely.
Each server has its own mod folder, plus it will also change the game name, filter, and password for you, so you don't have to change it every time you connect to a different server.
That would right there be awesome.
Okay, so this sounds like it's specifically a mod manager folder for dedicated servers. Is that right, Patrick? Is this not functional for your own personal game saves? You know, where you're not connecting, you're just playing by yourself? I almost said with, and that would have sounded wrong.
Well, it's sounding like it's going to be a pretty solid thing.
Yeah, it sounds
It's
really, really
cool.
good.
Like, just the fact that it can change the password for you. That's a game changer right there.
When you're
Definitely a
running
game changer.
when you're running a dedicated server and you're allowing other people on it, you know, it can back up on you pretty quick. So any tool like that that helps keep moving things forward, that's spectacular. Bruce,
Yes, it is.
FS22 I think was a jump forward from 19. The mods came in so fast that we didn't have to spend time with vanilla. That was a big surprise for me, and that's a great point, Bruce. When it was announced that FS22 was coming, I was initially saying, you know, FS19 is going to remain a solid game for a long time because it has so much dedicated mod support already. And you know, I felt like we were going to have to wait several months before we had quality mod support for FS22, and boy was I ever wrong. The mods have just been flying off the shelves, man. The modding community stepped up in a big way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So Patrick says it does work for single player games also. Excellent.
Excellent.
Well, let us know when it's ready, Patrick, or if you need some additional testing.
Yes.
We'd be happy to help out, and when it's ready, man, I'll be happy to get the word out for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hallelujah, the mulching is done.
I'm also done the soybeans.
You're done with those already?
Pretty much.
That was a small field.
Oh yeah, with such a big header too.
And yeah, guys, the Fent has had an upgrade. At least the tires have. I felt it was time for a beefier 1050.
And as far as why you upgraded the tires, Harv, do you want to tell them?
I upgraded the tires because Caveman informed me that in the game, the BKT tire selection has the best traction of all the tires in the base game.
Specifically the duals.
Specifically if you're running duals. So I should never have a traction issue again.
I mean, neither should I with my tractor. But I don't have wheels. Or at least I'm missing 2 wheels.
Well, you shouldn't, because your tractor has tracks on it.
Yeah, it's a tracked ore.
Bum. A tracked ore. That was punny.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Now, okay, now all the soybeans.
Okay, go deliver it to where it goes.
Yeah.
Are you just going to drop them in the rail silo for now?
Yeah.
Oh, can you do that in the harvester? I'm not sure you can.
I'm in a caveman's truck.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I brought the truck over so he could take care of that and moving his combine back for him.
I got quite a bit of soybeans off that field.
How much did you end up with?
Off that small field, 7,000 liters of soybeans.
That's not bad. What'd you get off your sunflower field?
I actually have no clue. Caveman's doing, I could probably check.
Just under, it was literally 50% of that trailer.
Yeah, 31,000.
So that's 15,000 liters of sunflower oil.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
It is.
Sharko, you could run the wheels off any tractor. Hey Ray, how you doing, man? Graham would like to know where you can sell the bales you get from Poplar.
Anywhere you can sell
Wood chips.
Yeah.
There you
Poplar
go.
bales are the same as wood chips.
I got to clear some turnaround space down here.
Have they seen my tractor yet, or do I need to go get my tractor?
Oh, you'll need to get your tractor.
electric vehicle.
I was about to say, this is a Fent that even Kevin can be proud of now. Thanks, bud. Sharko made a pun. It was awfully punny, too. He who would pun would pick a pocket. There's Sharko's new tractor. A nice Kloss. These guys get so lucky, I swear. Look at that. That's a nice looking tractor.
400, was it 445 horsepower?
100 million horsepower.
Well, that'll really get it into the water then.
Oh yeah, you could just totally. Sink your battleship.
You sunk my battleship. Oh, I don't tell anyone about how I got a bunch of cotton.
Oh yeah, we'll tell them about that here in a second. Mel, why does the train start bulb? Well, the train, I mean, in FS19, you almost imaginarily rent the train when you want to use it. Otherwise, it's being run by the rail company, so it's constantly running. That would be the best explanation I could come up with. So, yeah, you have to watch out for the train. And I know that as well as, if not better than anybody, because I have been creamed by the train, even on stream, more times than I like to think about. No exaggeration.
You keep having that happen to you, Harv, you're going to have been hit by the train more times than Sharko's put a tractor in water.
Yeah, we're going to need a hashtag, what, HTC, Harv the Train Killer.
Something like that.
Death by Train, DTD, or DBT. If anybody can come up with a hashtag for it, Sparky can. Sharko needs 10 tires instead of doubles. There you go. That's right, Patrick. The Kloss has class.
Ooh.
That might be pushing the envelope just a smidge, Lifehawk. Just a little bit.
I mean, you have your dairy farm now, Harv. You need to sell all your chocolates.
I should. Once we get to the right time, should have
yeah,
a
the
lot
right
of
selling
stuff
point,
to
yeah.
sell.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully I'll be able to buy a Taylor soon, too.
Yeah, you need that.
Mm-hmm.
And I need another sugar processing plant. Sugar mill.
I need a couple more bakeries. I'm producing way more flour than I am bread. And bread is worth more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, not at all, Ryan. Ask anything you like, man. We understand that there are people who haven't seen past videos or past streams, and we don't mind answering questions. There are some
Exactly.
questions I have literally answered about 1,500 times. But we're not going into that. There you go, Paul. Train magnet. That's it.
Yeah.
Hashtag train magnet. That's the one. Oh, Choo Choo
Number one
Kaboom is
magnet.
pretty good, though.
Kaboom.
Choo choo kaboom.
Okay, Harv, you've got T-shirts to make.
Or train magnet. That's pretty good. Any new brands in FS22 still catching up? Yeah, there are some new brands in FS22. Mack Trucks is one of them, actually.
Yep. Was it ABI?
AEBI water trailers.
Something like that. You've got the Meridian grain
Yep.
bins.
Meridian.
You've got the what was the other one? I think Demco's new too.
I think
That
Demco
does
is
sound
new.
Yeah.
I'm almost sure Demco is new now that you mention it.
Rudolph, I know.
That's a good one, Lifehawk. Landini.
Yep, Landini.
Yep, that's new. I know the Rudolph trailers are new.
I wasn't sure about that one because I know that I was running Rudolph trailers in FS19, but I'm sure it was a mod pack now.
Yeah, they weren't officially licensed by Giants in 19.
Right. There's a YouTube video of a humongous train crash.
Tractor's massive.
Were there any new? Oh, the Gutler wasn't. Or no. What's that tractor you bought, Caveman? The little one.
Zetter.
Zetter?
Oh, Zeter was in. No, Zeter is
Zeter.
new. We didn't run Zeters in base game.
They were licensed. They just weren't in the base game.
Okay.
I do know they were licensed.
I know there were a lot of Zeter mods or Zetter.
Porsche is now official licensed brand.
Porsche? Like the sports car?
Porsche tractor. Yeah.
Oh.
They made tractors back in the day. They're a licensed brand with Giants now.
What about Lamborghini?
I think Lamborghini was licensed in 19.
Okay. Paul, no.
Just because it's not in the base game doesn't mean it's not licensed.
Well, I think to be fair, people are only going to consider what they've actually seen in the game, so I don't think they're going out and looking at Giants licensing specifically. They just want to know what's available to them to play with. That's my take.
There's also a bunch of like brands that are new, but they're like one things, like the grape pruner is our its own, and then also you have the Bonzolage.
Right.
There's a bunch of like small brands like that weren't in the game before, but
Right.
Yeah.
Mahindra? There's Mahindras now too.
Mahindra's been licensed for a while though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, that was a really ugly turnaround.
There's only a side-by-side too, so.
Yeah. I'd like to see somebody make a Mahindra tractor.
Yeah.
Or even that new Mahindra side-by-side that looks more like a Jeep that they kind of shrunk a little bit than a side-by-side.
Well, we're not talking about specific tractors necessarily, Lifehawk, or specific pieces of equipment. We're talking about brands. I mean, if we rattled off every new tractor that came out that was branded, we'd probably be here for half an hour. But yeah, you make good points. Max Superliner. Oh, Versatile. That's a good one, though. Good call, dude.
Yeah, Versatile.
Versatile's a new one. Those are pretty spectacular looking tractors, if I do say so myself. I do like the look of the Versatiles. We had a guy in Discord, Vertex or Vortex, I think it was Vortex, went to an agriculture show in Louisville this past weekend, and he's been posting a bunch of pictures from what he was seeing there, and it's really spectacular to see that farm equipment in real life as opposed to just in game. You really lose perspective on how big this stuff really is. Like
Actually, so we also
these tires on the back of the Fent here, those are probably 7 feet tall. No exaggeration.
The tires on my tractor I'd say about are 5.5.
Oh yeah, easily.
They're massive. I'm looking at the height of them. I don't know how tall our characters are in the game, so.
I need to start doing some Clarkson farming here and do swings instead of hard turnarounds. And then maybe Jeremy can come and tell me what an idiot I am.
Well, it's also that VF, like the slurry vehicle, the 3-wheeler, or I guess the 5-wheeler.
Hey Kyle, how's it going, man?
I don't think I know the one you're talking about.
Ma 2112. Good to have you with us. Glad to see you joining in for the first time. Thank you, Jordan. You're gonna need a cow catcher on the front of your equipment if you keep getting creamed by the train. Yeah, probably. Oh wait a minute. The train would need a cow catcher. Cow catchers are on trains. I might need a cow catcher though for my tractors just to work my cattle. I don't know.
Yeah, that might be a handy thing to have.
Well, that's a good point too, Lifehawk. We all have our preferences, our go-tos that we're. I mean, I don't care what equipment comes into the game. The Fent 1050 is always going to be my first choice in big tractors. It was my first farming love. DJ Doggo, how you doing, bud? The train needs a harv catcher. That's right, David. That's exactly right. The train needs a harv catcher. Why they haven't invented that yet. The one problem with running duals, too, it does narrow your turn radius dramatically. You can't turn as sharp with duals on. What are you guys working on right now?
Not much.
I just got done mulching his other field.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. And that Sharko. I'm not doing anything while Harv and Caveman do work. What are you doing, Sharko? Bouncing around on top of tractors? Oh, well, we just harvested your grass and made all your bales for you.
Well, Sharko can come over here and fertilize this field.
Where is the fertilizer?
Hashtag BSC.
Right here on the front of the tractor that I was running.
Oh.
I play. How's it going? Good to see you again. And the train already has a Harv creamer. Now it needs a Harv catcher. That's absolutely true.
Oh, and I was right, Harv. It is ABI attachments.
Oh, ABI?
ABI attachments is the water trailers. AEBI is the push mower.
Oh. Okay. Good to know. And AEBI is an American brand, or ABI is an American brand.
Yes, ABI is an American brand. They make water tankers for ATVs and pickup trucks. They make water spreaders for ATVs and pickup trucks, and they also make a standard ATV tipper trailer.
I was going to say, don't they Weren't we looking them up one day, and don't they do a lot of grass work type stuff too? Was that them?
Uh,
And not
I
for
know they have.
farming necessarily, but for like baseball diamonds and stuff like that.
Yeah, they had some levelers and stuff like that in there.
Chain harrows.
Yeah, they had stuff like that.
Yeah.
Uh, Kenzie is a new brand. I don't know how I forgot that one.
Oh yeah, good
Oh
point,
yeah,
Kinsey.
Yeah.
Kenzie.
Oh, very cool, Bruce. Been playing the new Pacific Northwest map, not to be confused with the FS19 version. Completely different maps, based in Oregon this time, with a focus on 70s, 80s, and 90s equipment. Very cool. I baled field grass. How do you store grass bales? I just put them in a shed to the price is at its highest and then sell. That's about what you do, man. I think you've got it. You can store them outside too. We store all of our bales outside, but if you're going to make grass bales, go the extra step, wrap them and make silage bales. You make 5 times more money than you do off of just standard grass bales. A grass bale will sell for between 100 and between 90 and 125 or so. A silage bale will sell for 550 or 600 per 1,000.
Kingston Trailers is a new brand. That's the horse trailer. Walkabout's new. Got the big.
Oh, that's right, the big
grain
walkabout.
bins.
Massive.
Massive
grain
auger
bin.
trailers, yeah.
Yeah, they're huge.
Zune Hammer's new. It's some slurry equipment.
Are you sure? I think Zune Hammer was in base game 19.
I'm pretty sure that's new.
Garant. Garant is a new one. I'm fairly sure Garant is. That's the one that does those slurry tankers. The one that I was showing you that one day, the square ones.
Okay. Oh, the Hauer brand and the Quick brand front loaders are new.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I was just supposed to say the TMCs are also near the mulchers.
There's a rumor that silage pricing may plummet after the patch. Let's see, we've got one consistent moneymaker in FS22, and they're going to nerf it. That makes a lot of sense.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I mean, man, we wouldn't want to be able to make money off of something to keep us going during the off months.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
I mean, right now, as we speak, you can, if you play on easy, you can basically buy grass bales, let them ferment, and sell them for a little profit.
Yeah.
A little profit.
You don't make a lot buying grass bales and turning them in. I mean, if you buy a massive amounts, you will, yes, but...
If you buy a grass bale at 100 and sell it for 550, or how much is a grass bale? If I wanted to go buy grass bales right now, how much would they be?
I'll tell you. It's a hay bale.
Why are there not grass bales in the menu anymore?
Yeah, they're grass bales aren't in the menu.
What happened there?
There's hay bales. But there's no grass bales.
There was that patch of stone I saw.
What? There was definitely grass bales in here.
There was.
Oh, did they start nerfing that already? They pulled the grass bales out and didn't tell anybody?
It's possible.
I mean,
Yeah.
there are mods that will allow you to buy stacks of bales in bulk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We have a small grass bale, but that's a mod.
That is a mod. That's baby bales.
Yeah. Maybe you can still do the silage bales, because I also remember too, you could buy the silage bales, because they were set to a medium price, and if you sell it for like a top price, you can make a bit of money. But it'd have to be top price.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I think I need to check the map at this point to see where we stand on this. There it is. No? I'm in the wrong part of the map. That's it.
There's a stone in front of you slightly.
Oh, I see that, and then there's a road down toward Sharko.
Yep.
Well, this is funny, it's dried out, or, Harv's had...
Yeah, I've been pathing through this like crazy.
Wonder if I can go over that again with fertilizer.
There it is. Probably. Field state has changed.
Has, yeah. I'm gonna go into the middle of these and turn it on for a quick second to see if it actually makes a difference.
Yep.
Yeah, it did. Wow, okay. So you fertilize, then collect rocks. Okay.
Yeah. Our audience is growing.
Ooh.
Field 58 has no fertilizer.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, is that the one that we just did?
No, that's the canola field.
Oh yeah, you might
That is
want
the
to
canola.
fertilize that.
Yeah, why don't you fertilize that while he's working on that other field, since he's already started.
Oh man, this is a horribly rocky field here.
Is it?
Yeah, the stones in this are just early, often, and huge.
Oh gosh.
I got less than 5,000 liters off your big field back there.
Hmm. So that hill right there might need to be smoothed out a bit, because it is a bit...
This hill right here that I can't even get my tractor over.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just spinning my wheels there. Even doubles BKTs.
I can flatten it if you want to recreate it.
You'd probably be better off using the smooth tool instead of the flatten tool.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. I'll go quickly do that then.
While y'all are doing that, I'm checking on Harv's silage. And it is ready to go.
Because honestly, Lifehawk, I don't even look at the mini-map anymore. I use the mini-map for very little. Actually, the only time I ever look at it is for heading information. Otherwise, I don't pay attention to the mini-map at all. Just player choice.
Alright, how does that look? Look a bit better?
Well, it makes me wonder why I've been sitting over here bothering plowing your field.
It would not flatten, so I had to lift it up. I know when I was doing it, the harvester did not like that hill.
So now I need to recreate the field.
I can recreate if you just want to leave the stuff over there.
I don't know what we'll be doing when we get to springtime.
Well, that's fair.
It's all good. It's all good.
But now that small section of the field's going to need lime.
Of course
And
it
that's-
is. Well, let's see. He's got 7,000 liters of stone. That's 28,000 liters of lime. Plus, you know, with a 500,000 liters of lime we've already created with our stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moist sheep, bah. 250 hours on Elmcreek. You should own the whole map by now.
Oh, I think we're close to that.
We're nowhere close to that.
We're close to 100 though, aren't we?
Maybe 100.
I think we're closer to 100.
Well, what's this? This is number 26 at 2 hours each. So that's just over 50 plus whatever time we spent between streams. So yeah, probably close to 100.
Somewhere between 100 and 150.
Yeah. We have such slow starts. It's not that it's like you kind of need to play at least 100 hours to get anywhere.
Almost.
And that's 3 of us running this field or this map.
Oh, I need to turn field creation back off before I come back into this edge.
Right back with the lime.
Might need to buy some more fertilizer too there, Sharko.
Yeah, it is getting quite low. I'll have to go and fill it up for you guys.
I didn't push your field up on that steep edge there. I kept it pretty low. I hope that's okay for you.
That's fine. It's not like it's a big field or anything.
You put it pretty good. You got it pretty close to where it originally was.
Why can't I fill my thing full of lime? That's weird.
Oh yeah, we could under map selection we could see how much time we've spent. Oops.
But
Caught the plow on a fence. I think I'm done with the plow anyway, so I'll just get it out of here. Just trying to get the last of the stones off of the field.
Can you fertilize over lime?
Yes.
Like, where it needs to find
yes, you can. There's still quite a few stones in the field too.
Yep.
They can't seem to get it to work yet, so
What? Can you not get lime on it?
for some reason won't fill.
It won't fill.
It won't fill up with lime, so I'll just wait until it goes into planting season. I'll probably try and relime it.
That's odd.
Oh wow.
Because it's your limestone factory, or your lime factory.
Yeah, and there's about 50,000 liters in there, so it's not empty or anything, and it's just not filling.
Were you in the right spot?
It was giving me the option to refill. It'd come out white and then stop. It would fill nothing.
Yeah, it's probably having that conflict with it being my lime spreader.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what the fix for that is, right?
Reset.
Take everything. Yep. Dump the fertilizer out, reset it, go grab it.
Well, we've got time. I mean, it's months before this field gets replanted, right?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How am I for stones? I think I've got everything now.
There's a few at the long edge, but or the fence edge.
Yeah, if you run the fence edge, you should grab what's left.
Almost 9,000 liters of stone off, well, total between the two fields. Oh yeah, I hate that when it kicks out stone just off the edge of the field, just enough that you don't get it. That should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wrong implement. There we go.
I'll go fill this up with more fertilizer.
Just a reminder, Farming Sins GoFundMe. Thank you, Sprue. I appreciate you kicking that out.
Yes.
It's so rocky. Harv's Radio is playing Eye of the Tiger. That was punny. Bruce is at 237 hours of gameplay. 200 hours on Elmcreek, it looks like. Wow. Bradley Powell, how you doing, bud? Good to have you with us again. I need to get back to playing my No Man's Land farm. Do you all stream every Sunday? Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Ma. Every Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Unfortunately, it's the only regular stream day right now because Harv is being called away for work. Hopefully we'll get back to the 2 streams a week thing sometime in the not too distant future, but I don't know how all that's going to play out yet. Canada with more medals than the USA at the Olympics. Well, you guys have to have something to be proud of. We throw you a bone once in a while.
I was gonna say there are Winter Olympics. It'd be kind of shameful if we weren't.
Now that's why the Scandinavian countries always come out on top.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at the history of the Olympics. Almost religiously, the Scandinavian countries will be in the top 1 through 3, if not there within the top 5.
Yeah.
Summer Olympics, not so much. All right, I think that wraps up fall, doesn't it?
Think so, yeah.
Pretty much.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. I've literally not watched even 2 minutes of the Olympics.
I haven't either.
Actually, I could narrow that down to 1 second.
Yeah, I don't watch it either.
And I like the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, normally I actually do watch the Winter Olympics because I like all the bobsleddings and all those.
Bobsledding, luge, skeleton.
Mm-hmm. Just haven't had time.
Those skeleton competitors are just insane.
Oh, yes.
They are certifiable in every way, shape, and form.
I could not do it.
Austria swept. Interesting. Well, I mean they're not that far from Scandinavia.
No,
on the border
there, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
They're on at least part of the Alps.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. So they do have snow, so makes sense.
Oh, lots of flour over here.
Need to buy some lime, not lime, fertilizer.
Put yonder plow away. If I could sneak it under there. There we go. Oh, out right there. Okay. And there go. Does anybody know how many years we've been on this map now? How many years have we played through? Good trivia question. I genuinely don't know the answer.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know either. Yeah.
We haven't kept track. We probably should
Actually,
have.
A wild guess would say a wild guess would be 5 or 6.
according to my sheep pen, I've been on here for 4.
But did you buy your sheet pen in the first year?
I bought it in the first episode.
Okay.
So yes.
4 years. So we'll be starting our 5th year.
Oh wow.
So we're ready for a
Way off.
month change.
Ah.
Month change and price check.
I'm
Month
just filling out with
change.
fertilizer, so.
I gotta check my cows. They're doing fine. They're good for at least another month. Although I do need to make a quick purchase here. And of course there's not one for sale right now. Animals.
You're good to make a change whenever you're ready.
What category were those Garant trailers under? They're not under regular trailers, are they?
What, the slurry?
Yeah. Oh, baby under slurry, yeah.
It's under slurry.
Might as well go for the big one.
There's a pallet that has 200 fertilizer left in it at the shop.
Well, thank you for buying some. Much appreciated. I
My
gotta go.
question is why he bought it in pallets.
I thought we were ready to advance, but I need to. I need to get this slurry out of here. And run it to the biogas plant, because I know the biogas plant won't take all of the slurry that I have.
Probably not.
Oh, Ma, you're working from home now? Very cool. Working from it's actually really, it's nice in some. I know a lot of people really need the interaction of going into the office every day. My nephew does. But I like teleworking. There's my slurry tank.
That's Harv's.
Oh. I'll range his farm.
Ryan, Seasons is now built into the base game. And you can turn it off. Actually, there's multiple settings for Seasons. One, you can just turn it off but still go through the monthly cycles. But you're not under any kind of a crop calendar or anything. Or you can turn off, that was a nice little jump. You could turn off various things with regard to Seasons in FS22. I actually started a map a week or so ago and turned off Seasons and found out it was way too easy now with Seasons turned off, though. That's just me. It's your game. Play it your way.
You can play it with I think seasons on, but have the planting cycle removed, so you can plant anytime, but you still get like the snow and all that.
Yeah, that's you can either lock into a specific month of the year and just keep your game at that month at all times, or you can tell it to keep using the monthly cycles, but you can still plant anything you want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull half and half. I'm gonna fill this halfway up from this cattle barn and half from the other, and that'll give me room. I won't run out of room for slurry. And then go sell this at the biogas plant. Although, realistically, this would be sloshing out. Why this doesn't have a cover on it is beyond me.
You want to make it difficult.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm gonna go and steal a loaf of bread.
David, yeah, that the modular BGA pack, that is a carryover from FS19. It was ported over from 19, but it's a really nice pack. Very, very nice pack. A lot of people aren't watching the Olympics anymore. And yeah, I remember when they split Winter and Summer Olympics. I mean, I guess from an advertising perspective, it makes a certain amount of sense. From a preparation perspective, it makes a certain amount of sense. And why are my bales so screwed up on my straw bales on my bale trailer got jacked up over the save?
Mine are really bad too.
That's weird.
I can reset them.
Paul, yes, you do have to roll the fields to get 100% yield. And that's another setting that cannot be turned off. Same with mulching. To get 100% yield, you have to mulch, and that's a setting that cannot be turned off either.
Yes. Unfortunately.
See if I can remember how to get to the biogas plant and avoid the train at the same time.
Bradley, they cannot be exactly the same. They have to be marginally different.
This way, Harv, this way. Man, it's a good thing I've got this big tractor, because this stuff gets heavy in a hurry. I don't think it'll even take all 65,000 liters over here, though. I think 50 is the max. Now, where's the tip in for this stuff? Is it just the same tip? Whew! Man, this is heavy.
Would the slurry smell like poop, or is there some kind of additive?
It would smell.
I think I was gonna say, yeah, I think it smells.
It's just liquid manure, basically.
Smells like when you go by a cow field in the middle of summer.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Not a pleasant smell.
Well, that's not where it goes. And now I'm
I think
stuck.
it goes up top.
I am up top.
Do they take slurry?
They should. It says they do.
Let's see if the sale price menu will tag it in the right place. It's going to be at the bottom. Slurry. It looks like I have to take it down below. In the middle below, like if there's a special spot for it, or maybe not. Maybe that's just where the tag is. I don't know. We'll find out.
Maybe, I have no clue.
Another FS22 learning experience brought to you by Harv. Does this have a...
There is a point over here, Harv. Back up. Over on this far side.
I want to see if I back into this pad, if it gives me anything first. It's not going to. No, I can't get there anyway. So down that side, Sharko?
There is like a dump trailer symbol, so I don't know if it's here or not. And it would make sense because there's pipes here.
I don't have anything special on the control menu, so... Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think that's where you fill with digestate.
It might be, but
Will this even dump into the biogas plant, I guess is a better question at this point. You can tip on the top right next to where you were. Yeah, normally you can. That's what I was thinking when I initially went up there, but it was not giving me a...
Maybe right there.
No, that's definitely got the down arrow for a fill point.
yeah.
So that's definitely, you would load digestate there, or methane or something.
Yeah, something.
At least the one over here had like a trailer dumping.
Let me go back over there and play with that spot a
Hold
little
on,
bit.
where's the far side on the road where you come in. So this?
Yeah, that's got a tip point right there.
Maybe just to be deeper in or something.
It might be this trailer too.
Could be, yeah.
Lack of testing. I'm definitely not getting an empty trigger.
Do you have the trailer selected?
Yes.
Okay. Just double checking.
Now this is, yeah, silage you tip in up there for sure. We've done plenty of that.
Where's that under slurry tanks?
Yes.
I think that might just be a storage trailer. Slurry container is used as an interim storage for slurry. You
Well,
can fill from it from other slurry tanks.
I wonder if you literally can't you just can't dump it with that.
yeah, that's what I'm beginning to wonder now.
So it doesn't say it's the tank, it says it's a container.
Well, it's definitely a container of some kind.
So apparently you can use it for transportation, like if you have a, I'm
Does-
assuming if you have like a sprayer.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any... what doesn't make sense is that if you can fill it, you have to have a way to be able to empty it. And there is a valve back here on the back end to empty.
Yeah, it's a storage. But yeah, no, it should be able to sell. Hook the plant up to it or something.
Hey Rob, how's it going, man? It's on the far side on the road where you come in. I think we've been all the way around.
Yeah, I think it's just that
Is
trailer.
it next to the two tanks? Like,
It won't unload, it doesn't have an unload here function, that's for sure. So, what, you think I gotta go back in there, caveman?
I mean, I don't know. I was just trying to get in a better position where I could see the collision box, because,
It should be there, yeah. It might just be that
back
trailer.
back it up towards me. Back it up. All right, stop right there. Lower the trailer.
The only way to lower it is to unhitch from it.
There's no manual lower option.
I'm not seeing one.
Then this trailer is not going to work.
I think that is just a storage tank.
Yeah, this
Sadly.
trailer's not going to work because it's like its collision is too. Its collision's in the wrong spot to line up with the cell collision here.
I just wondered if moving closer to that pipe would make a difference.
The thing of it is the collision on the ground, or to sell is almost on the ground. Like,
Yeah, and even if I detach from it, I mean, there it just auto raises, and
Yeah. You might have to buy another tank and just refill it from there.
weird. That's not right.
really not.
Yeah, I don't think it's meant for transportation. I think the only thing it says is in the shop. It says it's a container, where any other trailer says it's a trailer, like a tank.
So basically, what I have to do is sell this back now after I empty it with the actual trailer I want to use.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So what tankers are available for me to haul slurry with then? It would have been so nice because that's just big.
It's big and cheap. Yeah.
It's looking like either the semi-trailer for 95
Ugh.
or
It's not worth it then.
or the Zune hammers.
Yeah, I mean, anything more than the 36,000 I paid just isn't really worth it.
And the biggest tank you can get for that, I think, is 15,000 liters.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's time to buy a spreader.
Well, my cows don't produce it fast enough to. I mean, it seems like a lot at, 80 or 90,000 liters of digestate or of slurry, but that's not going to do anything. I mean, that's like one application on one field if you're lucky. Maybe you can get a double application on one good sized field, but you guys surely know at this point how quickly you go through manure and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot of options, unfortunately.
Well, I leased a small Zune hammer. We're going to see what happens. Maybe leasing is the option on this. Since I don't need it all the time, maybe just leasing would have been the better choice at this point.
Yeah.
Well, I can definitely fill. And it's definitely coming out of the storage tank.
Yep. Now, if you can sell it.
Bruce had a good point. The reason why it doesn't have a top is it's just meant to be parked on the side of a field. Not meant
Yeah,
to
I'm
be.
sure that's what it is.
So if you think about it, that one wheel for that huge amount of slurry does not make sense.
It really does not.
No, it doesn't, but I'll still make the argument that if you can fill it, you can bloody empty it.
Oh yeah. Well,
I mean, there's no
that trailer doesn't
logic.
have to be
There's
filled.
no logic to the fact that this can't be emptied. I can definitely unload this trailer. Yep.
Run over everything in between. You want me to move that slurry storage point a little bit closer so you don't have to drive it all over the place?
That would be lovely.
If you park it beside him, you can probably do a fill and sell at the same time.
That's what I was about to say. We could probably pass through on that. Well, $1,500 for that first load of slurry.
It's not terrible. For literal poop.
That helps if you. Yeah, kind of helps if you don't hit the.
I think you got your angle off now.
Yeah, I know.
There you
I'll
go.
turn
Just
it
pull it
around.
up beside me. Patrick, that's a good point. Oh, it won't pass through though.
No.
It won't function. It won't do both at the same time.
Mm. Maybe it uses a pump or something inside the trailer.
Probably, and that's probably the truth of it. Exactly, Bruce. So 15,000 liters at about 15, and it's about 100 per 1,000. Hey,
Which is what it's actually selling for.
for a cow byproduct, I'll take it.
You're right.
It's literally poop. You're making money off poop. Like,
That's right. Couple more times.
I mean, just leave that little there, go to the use the big one, just transport it.
I mean, if you wanted to, that could work.
Well, it's not a. I mean, I just wanted to get it out of my cattle barns right now because they're close to being full. And I'm not sure how it would affect me if they. I mean, it'll probably just stop producing if they're full. But technically, in the real world, if they were full and you didn't have anywhere to put it, your cows would start getting sick.
Yes.
Or you'd have to be dumping it somewhere.
Where there's
Yep.
muck, there's money. That's right. You could definitely fill a slurry sprayer with that, Eric. If it'll fill the Soonhammer tank, it'll fill a slurry spreader. So it's definitely a field side thing. It just doesn't make sense to me why you can't tip it anywhere. There's no logic to that, but it is what it
Maybe
is.
So maybe it's just Giant's way of saying you're not supposed to use it as a trailer.
That's what I'm talking about. It's an illogical, completely illogical.
Yep. This thing does not have a pump anywhere on it,
It doesn't.
but the trailer you leased has a pump on it.
Yeah, but look at where the release valve or the dump valve is. It's gravity driven. It doesn't need a pump.
I mean, yeah, I get that too.
Oh,
Like-
did you sell your tractor, Sharko?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I got 20 grand for it.
Well, I'll keep that tank. It'll at least allow me to empty some out of my cattle barns from time to time. And I know I don't have
Use
to
it,
go over here, but
So use it on your grass fields, so you don't have to worry about spending money on fertilizer.
well, that's not a horrible idea. But that means another $100,000 slurry spreader. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
I mean, I could do that, but I could also just take and increase the capacity on another trailer that already works right.
Oh, there's apparently you can get one for they're actually not that terrible. 9 meter is 10,000.
All right, we ready to advance the day?
I am.
Yes.
Okay, and then we're going to be checking our prices. That's exactly right, David. It would spill out onto the ground. All right, price check.
Eric wants to know if there's a corn dryer.
There's a modded corn dryer that's PC only.
Well, it's for 19, so leave.
For 19, there is a modded corn dryer for PC only, and there's the same thing for 22.
Silage
Oh.
prices are good right now. They're not great.
They are.
They're still climbing at the animal dealer.
Yep, they are.
They are.
Want to bump it in an hour or two and see what happens?
Yeah, I want to check something. A few
say
other
Goldcrest
things
is pretty
first,
good.
though.
We don't have it at Goldcrest.
Harv could sell at Goldcrest. We can't.
Yeah, Harv can. Yeah.
Flour is what I wanted to look at. Flour's running 2062 at the farmer market. And what's our target price for flour? 2064. I gotta move flour, guys.
Yep.
What about bread? Bread target price is about 5,500. How much? Or what's our bread price right now? 54.45 at Johnson's Farm Market. Looks like Johnson's Farm Market for flour and bread. What about chocolate? 63.87 at the bowling alley. It looks like I'm selling chocolate too. All right, I'm moving flour, chocolate, and bread. Flour and bread at the farm market, chocolate at the bowling alley. Why is the bowling alley buying chocolate?
The bowling alley has a restaurant.
Ah, there you
Yeah.
go. Oh, somebody finally.
Bowling alley near.
Somebody finally picked up on the name of my my bakery, Harv's Hot Buns. That's right.
It's a tiny little restaurant. There is a restaurant here.
Well, that's pretty typical for bowling alleys in the U.S. at least.
Yep.
Mhm.
Do you even
Food and
do you even
alcohol.
do you even bowl in Canada, or do the balls just melt in the summertime?
I don't bowling's from what I know is actually surprisingly big up here. More than you would think it would be. No, we have under my town. I think it's now closed, but we used to have an underground bowling alley,
Underground.
and the other one's up on the second floor, on top of a store.
Do you have any bread in storage?
Yeah, we had one underground. You had to go like behind the store, go downstairs, and it'd actually take you to the bowling alley.
Nope. So it's flour time. Flour and bread were going to the same place. Chocolate was going to the bowling alley.
Snow in the forecast.
Forecast.
As I pull a Sharko and just crash into everything. Why is this not picking up now? There it goes. I've got a lot of flour to sell. How much is left in there? A lot. My flour mill was completely full.
Well, maybe I ought to make sure my sugar mill's not full. I doubt it, but it's got plenty of.
This is loading very funky. Oh, now it's starting to straighten itself. There it goes. How many pallets does this little trailer hold, Caveman?
I don't remember on everything. I remember the stuff that comes out of the greenhouse. It's like 54.
Oh, okay. I got room then.
I
The size
just
of the pallet changes how many it can actually hold.
Oh, I'm full then at 36. At least it doesn't want to pick up
Cool.
anymore. What was that, Sharko?
I just went to my farm and all the sheep are lying down on the ground.
They're asleep.
Scared me for a second though, because I thought they were like, oh no.
Okay, where are we headed? We're going to the grocery mart, right? Or the farmer's market.
Those pallets look like they might be a little bit taller than what was out of the greenhouse.
Probably. And of course, the farm market is all the way on the far side of the map.
Yes.
I could have used your semi for the flour, actually. Probably still could.
If there's nothing on my trailer, I'll take it down there and get her loaded up for you.
That would be lovely. There's some on the back side of the flour mill also. That I've been.
All of it.
Yep, sell it all. Aha, the train was coming, but I actually went by roadway this time instead of across the tracks. Uh-oh, we lost a
And we
Sharko.
lost Sharko.
Yeah, my game sort of crashed. I was moving still, but I couldn't do anything. So like I hop on my tractor, drive it, but it wouldn't let me connect to anything. And you guys were still up at the biogas plant. So
Ooh.
I literally just quit the game and it was giving me an error. So need to reset that. I'm like, why can I not hook up to my trailer? Am I doing something wrong? And I looked on the map and realized you guys weren't moving.
Okay, so I'm driving along the road, and all of a sudden my trailer just flips out. Like literally just like somebody sidelines or T-boned me from the right side. It was really weird.
Huh.
Yeah, there's some weird collisions on the road.
I was gonna say I've seen that too with like other trailers.
Yeah, there are weird collisions on the road itself.
I just watched it go flying.
You guys know what the straw price is running right now?
No, I do not. The Sharker just hopped back in. He can check it.
I can do that. Straw is going for 145 at Amberwheeler.
Holy crap. Okay, straw has to be sold also. 145. That's like the highest straw price I've ever seen. Looks like most of my sell-off's going to come in December.
And South Valley Biomass Energy is at 139.
Alright, here goes flour and bread.
There's more at the flour mill.
If you want to save a little bit of time, you can sell it to the bio plant. That's basically the same distance, I would say. So.
That was $100,000 worth.
Oh wow.
99,414. Just flour and bread, man.
Silage has gone up hugely. I'm gonna take that opportunity.
What's it at right now?
I think like 580.
Has it peaked?
582. No, it's supposed to go up more. But
It's up to you if you want to go ahead and sell or not.
580 is quite high.
It is, but it's still climbing.
No, yeah. I at least want to be there though, because as soon as it starts to drop, I want to sell.
Eric says Elm Creek has that same collision on his game too, so. Man, I am magically lagtastic all of a sudden. This is why I love. Well, this is one of the reasons I fell in love with the Fent 1050 early on, and that's how fast it runs.
It is fast.
I do realize by that logic I should be a JCB fan, but JCB does not run the horsepower that the Fent does either.
No, it doesn't. The fastest one is
Man, why am I lag spiking so bad? Is Sharko paying attention? No, he's not.
I was looking at the shop.
And the Fent wins. The Fent wins the battle. It's tractor mating season. It's tractor mating season, everyone. We can only show this on YouTube because it's tractors.
Why are my tracks not spinning? What?
Because it's not a Fent. There you go. That was awesome.
I was just about to say this. JCB only runs 350 horsepower.
I know.
Next thing I know, there's a Fent in front of me.
You're on the wrong side of the road, you heathen.
There's no one on the road.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're not going to get as many of these pallets on a auto load trailer as you do the other ones because these are taller.
Okay. Well, that should. Well, no, I've got chocolate that I got to pick up too.
So, do you want my trailer, Harv, or?
No, I've already got Caveman's flatbed over here loading flour.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've already got a load of flour on the way. I just don't remember where it was going.
To the Johnson's Farm Market place.
That's the one. That's the one up past the animal dealer, right?
Yes. That was pretty classic. That was a great crash.
And that's why you don't be on your phone and drive.
That's right. Well, that's why you don't drive on the right. If you had been on the right side of the proper side of the road, that would not have happened.
Well, that's fair.
Truth.
But I just came out to the
Oh, I know.
shop and just went straight and then looked in the mirror, and next thing I know, as I'm quitting out to say how much horsepower the JCB has, I'm in the air.
Oh, come on. It was totally worth it.
Oh, it was
That was some great
definitely
video
worth it.
right there, especially after you tipped over on your back. Tractor
Got
mating
stuck.
season.
Got stuck and became like a turtle.
The best part was I was definitely the guy in that scenario. Enough said. Moving right along. Oh. And that was worth the 2-hour stream right there. Right.
For empty lanes.
Right,
That's
I
his
play.
lane.
I mean, I could have turned and swerved out of the way, but then I would have had to come into non-existent oncoming traffic.
It's a happens to me let Sharko drive unsupervised. Yeah.
So, I think I'm at the right place, sir.
It's that one up on the hill above the animal dealer.
Yep. Sitting here waiting for you.
Alright, as soon as I drop this chocolate, I'll jump over there and sell that so you can have your truck back. And then I've got to go run straw bales, apparently, to the animal dealer because, man, why am I so laggy all of a sudden?
It's
I'm-
moving large quantities of pallets.
Yeah, that would probably do it.
Alright, how much? 7 pallets of chocolate? 45,000 for a little rinky-dink bowling alley.
That's a lot of chocolate for a bowling alley.
It is.
It is a lot of chocolate for a bowling alley. You get a lot of flour for this farmer's market, too.
Yeah, but maybe there's just they're buying locally.
Now, can I safely pull this in there? Is it the right color for me? I don't think it is. It's still pink.
No, you can't.
Well,
Unhook the truck. Actually, you know, let's just do it this. Let's do it the safe way. Back this out of here.
so sometimes, guys, when you've got separate farms, you're on your own
Unstrap
farms. Oh, I see. You're gonna unload it and then have me load it.
Unload it. Hop in it now. See if it turns. It did not. You turned pink again.
He's purple for me.
He's pink for me.
Well, if worst comes to worst, and the money goes to you, you can transfer it to me.
Yeah.
Which I have a sneaking suspicion that it's probably just all going to go to you, and we'll have to do a money transfer. Yep. Oh no, it is selling for me.
Oh, good. Good.
Graham, that's probably because you're in England.
$85,000 worth of flour right there.
That's a lot of flour.
Very
A lot of
nice.
flour.
Very nice indeed. All right. Time to go grab straw. I still have 500,000 liters of silage to sell, but it's got to be shipped by train.
I think the train's actually going down now in price. So.
Well, I'll probably wait until January, especially if you're going to sell. I don't think we're going to make it to spring.
We might not.
Fiddling around with that stupid slurry took way too long.
Price is still going up at the animal dealer.
That's a good point. Yeah, Graham, it's the dedicated server is run off a US server. So it probably is because you're playing from England. Still 200's not that bad. I mean, on an FPS or something it would be, but 200's not terrible.
200 when you're across. Yeah.
For Farm Sim, that's not terrible.
When you're in a different country, definitely. If you're right next to the server, then there's nothing going on there.
Yeah.
Playability wise, there's no issue with it.
I think they're actually the member server. I think is based out of Washington, like Washington D.C.
That sounds right.
Something.
It's East Coast for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely East Coast because my ping on there is like 20.
Makes sense.
So did you decide if you were going to sell your silage or not, Sharko?
No, I'm waiting for it to go up. I'm just parked here, so once it drops, I can sell.
Yeah, okay.
That's basically what I've been waiting on too.
See how my bale trailer screwed up?
Mine's really weird.
Mine is too.
Is yours the one at the animal dealer?
No, that's mine.
Okay. Do you see mine, Caveman? Just like weird space in between each bale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since Caveman brought his trailer over to unload the bunker. Well, the conveyor belts.
You're shipping yours all by train anyway, right?
Yep. The conveyor belts don't want to work for me right now, so we'll deal with that later too. I'm not going to fart around with it. I got too much straw to haul.
Okay.
Graham, there is a handy dandy website that someone has created. Maybe we can get Sharko to post a link to it. It's fan-frickin-tastic. It's really good work. It's very, very, very helpful. And it will give you best prices for virtually everything in Farm Sim.
Yep, and it'll also tell you their peak month as well.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's also got a yield calculator in it, and some information on the base game maps as well.
It's the one that has the calculator on it, right? The expected yield one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I had the right one.
FarmingSimulator.app is what
Okay.
the web
Yes.
address is.
This is the right one.
Excellent. But yeah, I can't recommend this enough. Whoever built it, I don't know his name directly, but it's really, really good work. It'll allow you to change between easy, normal, and hard mode. Economies. So that, you know, whichever economy you're playing on, it will tell you what prices to look for and what month to look for them in.
Just expect though most things to be sold in the winter. It's usually when most things sell for the highest. Not everything, but
65 to 75% of everything winter months are best times.
Yep.
Especially animal related products. Ivansky, very nice, man. $100 in tips.
Nice.
Yeah, we got a little bit of work to do here yet. You guys can you guys stick through until we get our sell-off done and see where we stand going into springtime? Caveman, Sharko?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
my tractor has the best horn. I think the Fendt has a little tiny horn, doesn't it?
It does. $41,000 for straw, and I've got at least 2 more of those to pull over here.
Also, I was gonna say animal deer are starting to go down, and South Valley might start going up.
Animal dealers, what?
The animal dealer for hay or straw is going down. We're the one at the South biomass plant is going up.
And the silage price has stopped at the animal dealer.
Oh, yeah, it has.
Okay, Marvin. Yeah, I can't keep up with all that stuff anymore, bud. Too many people, too many names to try to keep track of. So, but you did your first live stream the other day. I hope you had fun, man. That's what it's all about. Martin, it's the bowling alley. Not just a bowling alley, it's the bowling alley. Fair enough.
There is a chance it could go up higher next month, though.
Yeah, I'm not risking it.
That's what I'm going to wait for. I'm going to wait for January because the selling it by train is not as lucrative as what you guys can get on your bales.
No, it's not. Bale trailer was really messing up my bales.
Oh, by the way, your bunker silo is unloading now.
Oh, thank you. I started up the conveyors, but they weren't triggering for me for some reason.
Yeah, do you see that one bale on that trailer?
Yes.
It won't come off.
It's not on the trailer anymore. It just fell off. It's behind the trailer.
Oh, streaming with your daughter in chat. That's pretty cool, man.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see it, so I'm just gonna have to hopefully go and pop it.
Let's say just pull your trailer out of the way.
Pop it.
Nope.
There we go.
I can't see the bales, so
But you can't see the bell. I guess it's my bell now.
I don't know. Will it sell for mine or will it sell for yours?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
It sold for mine.
All right, now get your trailer out of my way.
I'm gonna do that. Can now place the Taylor.
Sharko, if you're gonna put a tailor shop in, you should tell them to specialize in scuba gear. Oh, I beat chat to it.
So apparently, if there's a contract for cotton that's to one of your factories,
Oh, that's right. We were gonna talk about that.
you can take the contract, drop it off at your factory, and as long as your factory can take all of it, you'll get paid to harvest cotton, and you can keep the cotton you harvested. So I got what was it? 3 bales of cotton for free, or paid. I got paid for 3 bales of cotton.
Yeah, see, that's the downside. You don't have to pay for the incoming materials to your factories. It's assuming that it came off of your own fields.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet that gets fixed in a patch.
Oh, I bet.
But if you have a contract that goes to a factory that somebody else owns, it will not let you complete the contract.
No, it's not happy with having that. No.
Nope. See, Sharko, in the U.S., we drive on the right side of the road.
I don't know. We do that too in Canada. I just drive on the other side. I have no clue why.
He's been playing European maps too long.
There you go.
Maybe.
You've been playing Calmston Farm, or
Hope Baylor on.
I actually have been playing Hope Baylor on, so.
except in France, they drive on the same side as the U.S.
They do.
Well,
I'm
maybe
pretty
he's
sure
been
you-
playing Erlengrad a little too much.
Maybe some of the guys from the U.K. can pitch in on this, but I'm pretty sure France drives on the right.
I am pretty sure they do too.
It was interesting, Ivan. It was pretty funny, actually.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Pretty soon we're gonna have a baby Fent Kloss mix. Mixed breed tractor. What's the matter, caveman?
There's 4 bales that don't fit on my trailer.
Dope.
4.
That sounds like my luck usually. This is gonna make for a nice sale season, and I still have my silage.
Clunt.
What, Sharko?
Kloss and Fent together. Make a Clunt.
Clint.
Yep, Clint tractors.
Clint.
Uh-huh.
Clant. Clant. CLA. NDT.
I did the E, but the A would probably make more sense. Yeah.
You can't beat our tractors. And then they sound like Irish tractors. You can't beat our tractors.
Yes. We just need to make a farming sim tractor brand like that.
What do they call that? The fabric that they make kilts out of. You know,
gosh.
that style of color.
Plaid?
Yeah, it's plaid, but there's a special name for it.
There is.
Yeah,
for
I
it.
know. I can't think of what the actual name is.
But yeah, they'd all have to be plaid tractors.
Oh gosh.
Our tractors come in plaid. There you go,
gotta
caveman.
get-
There's a new mod idea for you. Clant tractors.
You need the first tractor you make needs to be a very small tractor. Just over time, just keep making them slightly bigger.
That Sparky's got it. Tartan weave. Tartan. Only in the UK do they drive on the left, or as
The rest of the
David
world drive
says,
on the right side.
on the wrong side. The rest of the EU drives on the right. All right, Graham. Have a good day at work, man. Take care, bud.
Take care.
Apparently, my tractor can't handle running over a pallet of honey. Got stuck on a pallet of honey.
On the plus side, this will be the last of the bales I have to haul. This last load of straw bales.
Well, apparently I forgot to sell a single bale.
That sounds pretty Sharko-like.
The single bale in the middle of my field. Well, I have my own way to get it there.
You gonna carry it?
I have an idea.
Oh God, we're in trouble.
See, if we had a pickup, we could throw it in the bed of the pickup and run it up there.
Let's just say I have a pink hat now.
Oh God.
A pink.
You're carrying
hat.
it on your head.
You could say that.
Or your tractor has a pink hat.
My tractor has a pink hat.
Okay.
I need to keep my hay bales, so they're not getting sold. Oh, your truck is full of silage again. Any silage that comes out of that bunker could be sold too, but I'm not terribly concerned about getting it all out just at the moment.
Actually, surprisingly staying on top.
Of your head?
On top of the tractor.
Oh. Did you put it on the hood again like you did the last time?
No, it's sitting on top. It's a hat. It's a pink hat for my tractor. I have a picture of it. I'll probably post it in screenshots.
We don't care if it snows. We've got dual BKTs. Oh, we need to show off, before we wrap up today, we need to make sure we show off Caveman's mods.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you know, you could partially show off one of them.
Yeah, I've got one on my
Like-
farm.
I was gonna say there's another one you could show off if you sold silage by train.
Which I will be doing. There are 76 countries that still drive on the left.
Actually, a lot more than I thought.
Good to know, actually.
And how many countries drive on the right?
Whoever's left.
Oh, Sharko had to get out and put his hat back on. It blew off in the wind, apparently.
It did.
I actually can't see it on your roof from where I'm at right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, weird.
It's very picky to ground.
Oh God, we're all coming. We need a traffic cop down here.
It's okay. I'm gonna try to steal Sharko's hat.
Don't you dare steal my hat.
Oh, that would be. Yeah, I wish
No.
I would have known.
My hat.
Caveman's got his auto load bale trailer. Gonna pluck it right off the top of Sharko's tractor.
Crashed into a fence.
Did it work?
It didn't work. No.
Oh, you went all digital,
No,
so.
I crashed into the fence.
No, it did not work. Because I
No
don't.
way to crash.
I never saw the mail.
So I had about $115,000 worth of straw. Are you guys blocking the
Nice.
road?
I was trying to see if I could find that bale, but I can't see the bale.
I don't
In my
see it
hand.
either.
Oh,
It's like an invisible bale.
really?
Yep.
There's definitely a bale right here.
Hey,
there
Mr.
was one
Sweet. Mr. Sweet and Too Cool. Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing?
Welcome to the stream, guys. How's it going?
Too Cool needs a mower that he doesn't have to windrow after. Well, you can buy the butterfly mower packs, Too Cool, and they'll windrow for you.
The one that I'm working on, you will have to windrow after, unfortunately.
It's for a special purpose, though.
Yes.
All right, the driving back and forth business is officially over for me, at least. How close are you guys to being ready to move to January?
Well, I can move.
Whenever.
All right, I'm just gonna pull right over to the rail depot then. Oh, yeah, that's all we can do. Okay. Actually, Too Cool, they're in the base game. I'll show them to you here in just a second. I mean, there are additional ones on Mod Hub, like the Vicon butterfly mowers, and there's also a Kloss pack of butterfly mowers too. But if you go into your mowers, right here, this Pottinger 301 for the front, and then the NovaCat A10 Crossflow. This has this. You see this extra gadgetry under here? This is a windrowing attachment. You can tell it to wide swath or windrow, whatever your situation requires. Pretty sure these Kongs kill the wheel too, but these are ridiculously expensive. And then I have the Vicons installed. You can actually see the windrower attachment on this. And you can buy them with or without. Oh no, you can get them as a Kavernland or Vicon. That's from the old Kavernland Vicon pack. Oh wait, work mode. Yes, you can buy it without the windrowing attachment. I like the Vicons. Okay, we ready, gentlemen?
Yep. I also just posted the picture of the bale on top of my tractor.
Nice. Oh, and that's true, Jonathan. There is the self-propelled, the big self-propelled mower that will put it on. I've just never been able to justify spending $400,000 for a mower when I could get them for $100,000 that do the exact same thing.
Same.
Please tell
Okay.
me sunflowers changed. Why are sunflower oils so low?
Man, the animal dealer price is... Look at what the price is at the animal dealer now. It pushed up over 600 at one point, guys.
Did it really?
So it would seem.
Okay.
I think the only thing I have left to sell is silage.
You're getting 7 or 570.
Well, the price is rising, so I'm going to start moving time forward and see what kind of price we can get to before I ship mine out. The price at the animal dealer is falling fast.
So say Golden Crest is frozen or stopped.
Yeah, Gold Crest stopped.
Oh, oh. And I'll take 583 all day long and twice on Sunday. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's at least what you guys got, right?
I think we got like 84. Oh, it was 91.
Why am I lagging so hard?
I don't know. I was lagging hard earlier.
Is somebody
Are you
loading
taking out
pallets
the-
or something?
I'm
No.
really just driving.
We taking stuff out of the bunker silo to the train.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't think, man, my frame rate just dropped to next to nothing.
How about now?
It's better now that I'd got inside the train.
There's the train.
I'm gonna need to run the train twice
Yeah.
because it will not hold all of my silage. So this is
Well, yeah,
one of the mods that Caveman built. You can see a little bit of what it does. It adds everything to trains. So you can now ship virtually any good on a map that has a train that runs off the map to sell. You can load any good into the train silos and into the train and send them to another town to sell your junk. And this is available for both PC and console once Giants accepts it.
Remember, you have to tip the stuff in.
Yep, but I also have to load the train, so once I send the train, I'll tip it in.
Oh, you already had a load of stuff in the train.
One car is loaded. I've got 2 other cars to load. Stretch. How's it going, man? Blame Sharko for the lag. That sounds reasonable to me.
Sounds accurate to me.
Sharko gets blamed for everything. Poor guy.
Oh, sad face.
Now you know what you can do, Caveman, is take the auto load script and add it to the rail cars on the back. There's another mod idea for you.
The only way that could be done is to edit the map. Unfortunately. And then it would still only be for PC.
$176,000 for that load of silage.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
And now I'm renting the train again. Harv's making bank.
You're gonna make me want to go get a silage bunker instead of doing bales.
Oh, I mean, it's the same amount of silage.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to go.
No, it's not.
Oh, because you're the silage additive.
Oh, that's true. I do have a silage
Bingo.
additive. Now the question is going to be, can I actually tip this in?
I may actually need to sell some of my fabric.
Check your silo, Caveman, and see if this is going to you or me.
It's going to me.
You'll have to
It's
load it back
fucking
in.
man.
Of course it is. We'll deal with that later. I'm not that concerned about emptying the bunker right now.
Okay. I thought you wanted to sell this too, but
Well, I do, but I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time trying to make it work.
I mean, if you wanted to, we could show off one of my other mods.
Oh, we will. Once I ship this train out, it'll sell the last of my silage, and then we'll do your mods to wrap up. How about that?
I was gonna say if you still had more silage or still had more room, we could just, we could show off one of my mods and possibly get creative.
Well, we can do that. I'll have room in the train for sure.
Okay. How much room in the train?
About 80,000 liters, I think, if my calculations come out correctly.
Okay. Might have to get a little creative, but it'll be alright.
Oh, actually, I've actually got more. I've got 100,000 liters of space left.
Okay.
But the price at Goldcrest has started dropping, so we're gonna need to. What are you thinking about here?
Oh, load the train with an auger wagon.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you want to show it off?
Sure, why not?
How did Goldcrest go up in more money when it shows a down arrow?
I guess pick whichever one you want to you want. Or
Well, we'll have to load the auger with. Yeah, let's not do that just now, because it's going to take a long time for those conveyors to load the auger.
okay.
It's a good idea, but I think it's just going to take too much time.
Okay.
So I'm going to ship out the last of my my silage here. And I think our sale is done. Do you guys have anything else left to sell?
Nope.
I'm done.
Excellent. So now
I'm done with stuff that I can sell that won't crash the server.
Right.
Yes.
Well, on the plus side, we didn't push past the months where you can optimally sell your stuff from your greenhouses.
Which is nice.
How much money did you sell your sugar?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Just wondered.
I hadn't sold it off yet because, well, I've been selling it as it gets. When it gets full, I'll just sell it.
There's a grape harvester on sale.
Are you guys
Actually
having
pretty-
frame rate issues right now?
Yes,
Not really.
I am.
No,
Right.
I'm still sitting at 60 FPS.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show them is Caveman has revamped his Kinsey planters. And since I've got one sitting here, I can pull it out and show it off. So, Caveman's new Kinsey planter pack, which has been resubmitted to ModHub, now has all color options available. And you can see I've set this one up in Harv's World colors. Not only that, man, my frame rate is so horrible. I'm sorry, guys, but not only that, he's put flashers on it, work beacons, so when you're driving down the road, people can see you driving from distances and keep them safe, or whatever. And then, where did you put the work lights on this? Oh, are they on the platform too?
The work lights on that one were already there, so I didn't add work lights to that one.
That's right. So I'll need to go to the shop and show you guys. He added work lights to the smaller planter. And it would be good to show them the options from the shop menu too. So
Yes.
this is Caveman's multi-fruit. Main color, you have a full color palette, like so. Rim color, you've got a full color palette. No fees to change the rims, or change the colors, which is nice. And this one has work lights. You can't see them real well, but they're here on these corners. So these will shine if you're working in the dark. You can see what you're doing back on your planter. So it makes it easier to do turnarounds and stuff. What were you going to say, Caveman?
I was gonna say your stream was lagging kind of hard.
Oh, I am getting some alerts too. Yeah, for some reason we're having connection issues right now, and I don't know what's going on. But it is starting to annoy me.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm having issues too.
let's
So.
focus on Caveman's mods because we're pretty close to calling it a day. So
Yeah,
anyway,
we are.
those are the obvious ones. And then he has also created a couple of new harvesters. And you do find these in harvesters. But he has developed the Ropa pack, the panther and the tiger. You want to tell them about these, Caveman? So I don't miss anything?
Oh, I thought you did a pretty good job on the Kinseys.
Okay. Well, again, on both of these, the tiger and the panther, you've got a full color palette option for the main color and the rims. No fees associated with that. These come with capacity increases. Standard capacity 30 meters or 30,000 liters. The first extension bumps that to 60, second extension to 120, and the third extension takes you all the way up to 240,000 liters. The Tiger is actually bigger and is double the size of the Panther. Did I miss anything?
Yes. You went the colors and the rim colors, and no, you didn't miss anything on them.
Okay. Now,
except for what they hold.
That's where I was going next.
You can cover that in headers.
That's where I was going next. So to go with those two Ropas in your headers for various commodities, potato technology, you have got a potato header specifically designed to go with Caveman's harvesters. You also have a beet harvester head to go with those same harvesters. These harvesters will do more than one thing. Sugar beets, potatoes, but not only that. The big one is that these will now harvest sugarcane with Caveman's sugarcane headers. That was the real inspiration, if you want to be the truth of it. He wanted an easier, better way to do sugarcane. And of course, the headers all have the same color options and all of that. You can color code your headers if that makes it easier for you to remember what they do. So you get the full color palette on those as well.
The smaller ones have rim options because they have wheels and tires.
Oh, good to know.
No red color options.
And those harvesters run at 12 miles per hour.
Yes. And there's also a header trailer for the larger header that has color options.
Right.
And rim color options.
Oh, and Caveman, there's an auger wagon on sale right now. Okay, so one of the other mods that he's got 3 mods now. They're called bulky mods. That's what he calls them, bulky. And there's one for bulky trains, it's called bulky trains, and that's why we can haul bulk in our trains now. He has a second one called bulky auger wagons, and that adds everything in bulk to every auger wagon labeled as an auger wagon in the game now. So there is no auger wagon that is not bulk, with the exception of specialized augers like these down here are specifically designed for potatoes and beets. But if it was already labeled a specific way, it will now be a bulk. Even these walkabouts, these massive, if you guys haven't looked at these, they're crazy huge. But even these will haul bulk now. So that was bulky auger wagons, and he's got a third one called bulky silos. And now, I can't really show you this one directly just by clicking through the silos, but all silos in the base game are now Probably not the hay one, but these Unias, the Meridians, these Nueros. You don't need a mod, except for Caveman's Bulky Silos mod, to have bulk in all of your silos.
It even makes Alien Gems silos on No Man's Land, except all fill types.
Yep. So
even grapes, which is not a part of the base game bulk category for some reason.
Yep. So there you have it. He's got the Ropa root crop and sugarcane pack. He's got the bulky trains, auger wagons, and silos, and the Kinsey planter pack. And all of those have been submitted to ModHub. It could be 2 or 3 weeks before we know the verdict on that, but Caveman's had a very busy week.
Don't forget about the weight.
Oh, and of course, yes, the weight. Thank you for that reminder. So if you look at trucks, and I always have to preface this because I got to show them, this specific man truck is an agricultural truck. It has a PTO on the back, it's got hydraulics and attachments on the back, and you could actually run implements in the field with this truck. There's only one problem. Without a trailer on the back, this rear axle is very light and it doesn't get a lot of traction. Excuse me for a second. With that said, we go into our weights category. That's a good question, Eric. Yes. Caveman's Bulky adds grapes and olives to everything. Before, olives were kind of left out on the bulk stuff. Not anymore. Not with Caveman's mod. You can put grapes and olives in your silos. I think it was only grapes.
In your auger wagons.
And in your trains. And
in any trailer.
Yep. So to counter the weight issue on the rear axle, Caveman decided to create a weight. Now this is one layer. You can kind of see under there that there's a fifth wheel kingpin. And of course this is just a stand. So when you're detached from the weight, this stand will hold it in place. When you attach to the weight, the stand disappears. But this runs from 2,000 up to 10,000 kilograms. And this will sit on the back of that, or sit on that fifth wheel in place, give you extra weight to provide the traction that you need to run that truck the way, if you want to run it as a tractor in the field, or if you just need weight on the back of it for some other reason. Now you've got 10,000 kilograms of weight sitting on your axle to give you that extra traction.
And there's one sitting right beside you if you want to get out and show it.
Oh, did you buy one and bring one over?
Yeah, I already know I need one for some other stuff, so I went ahead and bought it.
Oh, so Caveman already had this weight. So, man, my FPS is awful. I don't know what has happened, but if you want to jump in the truck and try to show them, let me get a better camera angle. I don't know what's going on here, but let's do this, and then we just got to wrap up because something's technical issues.
Okay, so let me know when you want me to show them.
Go ahead and attach. So you see the stands start to raise, and once they get up, it just disappears and goes away. So there you go. That's pretty cool. Caveman has had a very, very, very busy week. And with a little bit of luck.
Also has strobes.
Oh, that's right. He's got flashers on that too. Caveman likes his lights. Yes. Yes, he does. Well, with my apologies for all of the technical issues we're having here right at the end. I think Streamlabs knows that we normally run for 2 hours, and we've got past that, and now they're saying, you guys need to wrap this up. I'm getting tired. Oh, who knows? It's still annoying. Anyway, guys, it's been a really good stream. Really good stream. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Caveman, Sharko, do you have any parting thoughts and words?
Not really. Except for hopefully we'll see everybody here next week.
I think Sharko's muted.
Yes,
I think he is, too.
Enjoy everyone. See you next Saturday or Sunday.
Yep, we will be back next Sunday, same bat time, same bat channel. And until then, we very much appreciate you coming along for the ride. Until next time, take care.